Oh, yeah.
Bless and love, my lords. Welcome to the cover art story breakdown. As we do every Monday, I'm joined here with Dudley and Amal, our resident artists. How's it going, guys?
Hey guys, what's up? What's up?
Hey everyone, how is it? Is it good? Is it bad? Are we
Yes.
wrecked? Are we happy? Not yet, probably. Yeah, this
How are you
market,
feeling?
man.
Dudley's coming down with some COVID-19.
Coming back from the dead, same like Sisyphus, you know. So I'm coming back to the man of living from the
Yeah,
COVID area. So I mean, you can you can still hear my voice is a little bit rough.
yeah.
Like I smoked like a 2 packs of six,
Hmm.
but yeah, I'm okay. Back in line. Was already up on weekend and work on the cover with Samal and yeah, cover just
Yeah.
backed up you with the concept and stuff because guys you needed that. So yeah, I think it was a awesome idea. Yeah, for like a kind of boring week probably after
Yeah.
the SBF
Yeah,
drama. It's hard
Mhm.
to
there was some Twitter drama, but we were like, it was kind of late. Like,
like Twitter drama, like Twitter is dead or what?
no,
Yeah, that
Elon
would
bringing
have
back.
been such a bad cover. Remember when Amal said, and I was like, nah, I don't know.
Now we've been reporting about Twitter quite a lot. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like Elon covers quite. Yeah, there are quite many Twitter
I'm
covers.
like Elon super fan, so I'm never saying anything
Yeah, the
bad, you
biggest.
know. I'm
Yeah,
always
fat
silent
boy.
when there is criticism, valid criticism for Elon. I'm like, okay, now's my time to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Also, like
Yeah,
we were thinking, like I was thinking, there was that news about, I mean, not news, like Elon just bought back everybody, like Trump, Kanye
oh
West.
yeah, he put like a poll out, yeah, for
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for Trump,
Trump's
and then like a
reactivation,
lot of
yeah.
people who were like thrown
he's a,
out.
he's such a troll, yeah. Oh,
It was
okay.
getting 1 million votes per hour, man. That was fucking insane, you know. That's
Yeah,
like more people than vote in a lot of countries, you know. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Um, hey, how's it going, guys? I see Huda in our crowd, Raul, our ride or die homeboy. How's it going, my dude? Thanks for coming in. And also W74. How's
hey
it going, my
guys.
man? Thanks, guys, for joining. Um, so yeah, man, the week was crazy with the news. It was like a lot of like Twitter fad, a lot of Elon fad.
And
But
now
like,
some
how do you follow up a week like before this one? You know, last week we had SBF and CZ making out on bed. The cover went viral. I mean, it had over 7,500 views, which for our size it's it's more than our followers, you know. So
yeah.
it did really good numbers for our reach. Even Nick was such a good sport and you know said that he and his nose made it into the cover. It was like so cool, man. I was
Yeah, hey
laughing
Sam, I'm
so
sniffing
fucking hard.
around your condo. You hear?
Yeah,
We were laughing
that
so
was
bad last
so
week. I was
nice.
crying, man. I was
Yeah,
crying. It
man,
was
it
like,
was so nice, so nice, so nice. I was like, yeah, man, like so good. I mean, like they went there and they had a lot of fun and they were pretty open. We are trying to do journalism, but we are also doing content, you know. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were watching the clips, so we had to include them in, you know. But it was great. But how do you follow a week like that? You know,
yeah,
what are
but
you
there
going
there
to
were
show?
some cascading effects, yeah, and
Mm.
like companies collapsing and Genesis and this and that, and no one's exposed, and they are little exposed, and they are a little bit more exposed, and then they are bankrupt, you know. So it's like there were some follow ups on the story.
One
Where is
of
he
my
actually?
whale friends, you know what he said today? One of some whales I know. He told me today that you know this trend about, hey, I know that what is going to happen but I'm not going to say on Twitter, but you all should be careful, and all of that copy pasta that has been ongoing this week. And
Yeah.
Vitalik did such an amazing post about those. But yeah, one of those one guy told me uh, something like in the next 48 hours we will know. And I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, maybe there is some merit to this because I heard it from another dude that I trust. So I don't know. I don't know what we to believe right now, you know. All these
And
people
where is
with
Sam? Where is Sam? Where is Sam? Do we know something? Where is he? He's still like being with the Bahamas officials or whatever. What happened?
as far as I know, he hasn't been arrested.
Yeah, but there were like some other information coming up that the company had no like accounting and all this crazy stuff, that it was basically like a really kiddos running a multi-billion coloss in a like a easy going way. So everyone is smart when everything is pumping. Yeah, now when actually the bear came, that yeah, I don't know what to think even
Yeah,
about this
but me
Caroline
also,
girl.
I when I trade in the bull market, I'm like, I'm a fucking genius, bro. I'm like,
I saw like a
yeah,
cool
I
video or
know
analogy on it.
everything right now.
Yeah. I saw a cool analogy, like a video of dude said that it's like a hill or peak of stupidity. You know, when you first trying to guess something and learn a bit, then you get a really high, like really quick peak of getting confident. You know, because you're getting a lot of
Yeah.
information, you're quickly confident, but you are actually on the peak of stupidity because you actually don't know everything. The real knowledge and experience you only gain with time, and really a lot of experience. So you're going to the abyss of mayhem and doom. So that's what happened to Caroline. Probably she was over
But did
confident
you
with.
see my tweet? Did you see my tweet last week about this? Like Forbes put out an article about Caroline that, oh, she's just a Harry Potter fan, a delicate little flower who was like
Well,
tangled
yeah.
in this mess, and she had absolutely no fucking idea what was going on as a CEO, and she's great, you know. These scammers did it all, you know. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I mean, like, why are they being protected? And like, what is like the whole conspiracy under the whole fucking mess, you know? So like, this is this is gonna stink a lot. I don't know why. So I put out the tweet and I was like, I put out the cover we did, you guys did last week, and I was like, this is what we did, and this is how we saw the situation, and this is what Forbes put out for you guys to see. You know, so what the fuck, man? The choice is yours if you want to celebrate that kind of media and that kind of like information. Yeah, go ahead, man. Or is it is this what Elon says, that these guys have like lost fucking track of what is real and what isn't, you know? So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, we were
I
talking with Amal the other day. He was like a little bit nostalgic. No, we're nostalgic about all these covers we made and all the styles and the concepts, you know, and deep. And as we are sometimes looking at the New Yorker covers, that some of them are quite clever and really beautiful. But some of them are just, you know, like general, like, yeah, make something like a New York team, right, Amal? What was
Yeah, like most of the covers are just like about New York. Like you can make it about like Christmas in New York, or just the change of like seasons, or just subway and just buildings. It's sort of like a generic theme, and then there is like sometimes, like very rarely, if there's like a world event or something,
Yeah,
important things
my
like
most important, my most favorite are these one from Christopher Niemann. There's also on a Netflix. There's typography, or is it the document? There's a documentary about design and stuff, and he's one of the shows, and he's actually showing his progress of doing cover for a New Yorker and how his ideas are declined from the art directors and stuff. But like he is doing something what I would compare to us with this kind of concept
This fool
first.
ain't got shit on you, bro. Forget about it. Dudley is much better than this guy from New York. I refuse to
No, he's
accept it.
not from New Yorker. He's like an independent illustrator, and he's really
Ah,
good.
okay, okay.
He's really good.
Okay.
It's Christopher Niemann. He was popular. He's doing these cross kind of over illustrations. For example, there are stains on table from Max, and he paints something on it, or he put like a glass, and it looks like a person kicking something. It's really really cool. But all his illustrations, he's also mixing styles. He's not always on one style, as a lot of illustrators they are like sticking to one style. He's really universal, and he can do something more minimalistic, something clever, like more artistic. But he's really clever. So yeah, that's where we were looking on these New Yorker covers the other day and said, "Oh man, we are so good. We would nail it if we are asked to do it, but we have our own Mac." So yeah,
Yeah.
let's have a look
Uh,
on our latest cover, maybe.
yeah, let's talk now about 114, which is the main course for today. The concept is great. I mean, like, let me start when we were ideating the cover. It was something like, oh, let's do Twitter is dead and something like that. And as I said, I was like, meh. I'm like biased a little bit. So I truly believe that Elon is going to succeed and will tell everyone's opinion by steady, gradual, incremental improvement daily. And yeah, we said, let's not do this. How do you follow up a week like before last week? And yeah, we were talking then about like some kind of like sand castles that will be um, like built like right next to the sea, and like miniature humans building those, creating the castles, and then like the tide comes and wipes it away in one
Yeah,
movement,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
You came with this idea of
Uh,
like a rinse and repeat. When we're trying to build something, then it got washed away, and we
yeah.
start from scratch, and again, and then we were looking for another maybe depiction or like analogy, and I in my fever got an idea we should try some mythology reference, and then I got the Sisyphus idea of the story of Sisyphus, that it might be fitting of a task that is repetitive and futile, and you go over and over again. Yeah, so
Yeah, it was a great idea. Like I've seen this like concept, and like this concept is quite like, even though people might not know the name of this like mythology and stuff, but like people know this like reference, I guess, like in story. Like it's
yeah.
a very common story, like moral kind of stuff.
I found like a short kind of excerption for the story. If you want me to read it, it's kind of funny. Put out for the Sisyphus story. If someone is not familiar with it, so the Sisyphus is a founder and king of a town called Ephyra, which will be one day big city of Corinth. Although Sisyphus does a good job of promoting trade for his town and founds the popular Isthmian games, this dude has a really bad reputation all over the land. Overall, he's known for being smart as a whip, but he's also known for being a liar, cheater, and generally sadistic guy. In one well-known story, Sisyphus decided that he hates his brother Salmoneus and goes to an oracle to figure out the best way to kill him without getting blood on his hands. The oracle tells him that it's good to seduce Salmoneus' daughter Tero and have some kids with her. Bro, your Greek myths, they are full of this shit, you know. You people are sick. So sounds great, says Sisyphus, and he goes and sleeps with his niece, impregnating her with two sons. Tero finds out and intends for the baby boy, so she kills them. Sisyphus is disappointed that his plot to kill his brother doesn't work out, but in the end it doesn't matter because Zeus zaps Salmoneus with a lightning bolt for being disrespectful. So yeah, two kids like was killed, but it doesn't matter anyway. Uh, let's skip a little bit where the story really begins. Uh, like Sisyphus was also like bad in hospitality as he kills guests that come into his house just for fun. Others says that his idea of a fun Friday night is killing travelers, yeah, that come with a big rock. So maybe that's where the big rock is coming in the end. Whether it is that he does wrong, most agree that Zeus eventually sent Thanatos, as known as that, to drag Sisyphus down to Tartarus and chain him up. But here's it comes like funny, because when they get down to Tartarus, Sisyphus tricks Thanatos by asking him to show how the chain fit.
I
Thanatos
really
puts the
enjoy
chain.
listening to you pronouncing all those Greek names.
Yeah, Tartarus, Thanatos. Yeah, Thanatos puts the chains on. The Sisyphus ditches him, leaving the dead god chained in the black pit. So while Thanatos is chained, no mortal can die.
Thanatos
So
means death, you
yeah,
know.
Thanatos is like that.
Yeah.
So Ares, the god of war, gets really ticked off about this, as war just isn't any fun for a violent god if nobody dies. So Ares unchains Thanatos, and everybody starts dying again. Yeah, so that's that's actually like funny. Maybe we can sometimes play with this also, because like when
Mhm.
death, you know, is chained and no one can die, it's a cool allegory
Well,
also.
the most important thing about Sisyphus is the moral of the story.
Yeah,
Sisyphus teaches us to never give in to circumstantial disappointments or try to escape from the failures. Rather, accept the failures the same way we accept our achievements. And um, most importantly, no matter how much we lose in our quest, we must never look back down till we fulfill our potential. And this is what is important for
yeah.
everyone to know. You know, you're rolling your bag up the hill, up the hill, and when you almost reach the top, you go all the way fucking down with it. You know. But that's the way life works. You know, you constantly need to be doing something, and even if you roll down the hill, just roll up your sleeves and roll your fucking bag up there again, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and this was sort of like the lesson on this cover. I think it hits the spot really well because right now everything going up and down, up and down. We are all trying to like stay sane and like somehow be safe. But yeah, it's pretty hectic out there. So I think Sisyphus perfectly uh, captures that for this week.
Yeah, totally. I looked for, there's like a cool YouTube animated story, but I don't know if I can
What story
post
that
it.
you are posting on?
Yeah, it's for TED Talks or from TED kind of
Also, the
productions.
style we used this week was inspired by ancient Greek hagiography, um, which is the art of like putting illustration on like pots and like vases and you know those artifacts. and they had this distinctive black and like orange-ish color. I mean this shade of orange, and it's really great. I remember when Amal showed it to us, I'm like, yeah, that's beautiful. Just a little bit more of those oranges details on the black, and it's perfect, you know. And
Yeah,
it
there's
came out really unique. We never did
but
any
there's
of this
also
before.
sometimes there's like behind the scene or behind the curtain talks when we go just 101. Yeah, so before we show it to you and to everyone. But I remember that there was like a game really in this Greek style. It's called Apotheon. Apotheon, I don't know. I butchered it
Yeah.
probably. Apotheon, and it's really done in this style of a vase illustration. So we kind of inspired there from the background, because first on the sketches we think it will be super clean without any maybe depth, but I think the background is working really beautifully for this and making it really rich with all the clouds and the rays of light and the backdrop, yeah, with the nature and stuff. So yeah, this
Yeah,
wasn't like
absolutely.
the hardest of the hardest. I know Amal can tell us how we approach with the animation, because there's basically just like a bag, a man, a hill, yeah. But
Yeah, there wasn't much like other stuff, but like we had to animate the person. Um, so we had to do the walk cycle or the climbing cycle. So I'm not so used to doing that. But I just, I was looking at some walk cycles and then figured out like how a climb would be, and then I just, I mean, given the deadline, I think we pulled it off pretty well, like the cycle. So
yeah, and you prepare the walk cycle, then he get a rest, yeah, for a while, and
yeah,
then he's got stick, or he just grab the ball and he's coming
yeah,
get
I
it.
have put it under the Spaces tweet, just the GIF.
Oh yeah,
So
there's the gift, and
yeah,
for
let me
us
just
there was a little bit of kind of trick, or let's
yeah,
say heureka, or kind of the moment when, from the beginning, we thought that the ball or the bag and Sisyphus would be on top of the mountain. So, but as the terrain is kind of really changing the angles, quite heavily, it would be super tricky to just match it to the terrain. So it looked really good. And then I just had this idea of, okay, we just put the mountain in the front and he will be like climbing behind it. And it was
yeah,
it was solved just by this.
yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm already like a little bit. My throat is sore
Yeah, mine
from
too.
talking.
I
You need
was
to
on
take it.
many calls
But
today. Yeah,
your
yeah,
throat
yeah.
is sore from joints, mine is from COVID, bro. So
Yeah, yeah. I do like my joints. That's
yeah,
true.
maybe joint will help
Uh,
me, maybe not.
but yeah, this is a great cover for this week,
And
and
for the mythology, there's not much of covers in the history. Yeah, so far, I think the first one introduced was Exfinity, the Twixie
oh
one.
yeah, we did the Trojan horse on
So
that one.
we already have like a Greek myth cover already with
Oh
the
wow, yeah,
with the Trojan
yeah. I
horse.
didn't make that connection before.
Yeah, because I was thinking how many myths we already have. I think that's the second one just
That's
now.
good.
It was issue 42, and it was also like a
Yeah.
very travel-y kind of. It's like a it's a,
It had movement, yeah.
it has also like a lot of movement. It's quite long also. It's like it was for the moment, when we published, I think it was the longest animation. I think you were super blown away at how long and like a story, like a short comic, you know, it is.
Because we all know I want to be director one day.
And yeah, and also it was nice how it's going into Troya and it's spitting up NFTs in the normie land. Yeah, he's going into
You know,
normie.
this is when Twitter did those their NFTs, and they said we will give them to some people that replied to this tweet. And Lord Punk, she wrote a nice poem, and she won the NFT. She sold it, and she took all the money, and she bought the Punk.
Yeah, and
And that's how she got her Punk.
yeah, but people like were getting a lot, yeah, from this drop.
Yeah,
It was
now
like
it's
a
worthless, but she
yeah,
did well.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. She told me the other day on one of the spaces, and I was like, "Wow, man, what a story!" And yeah, that was this week, week 40. No, cover 42. What was it? What week was it?
Week 26 of 21.
26. Yeah.
It was our first year. And since then,
It was
I'm not sure that.
like 5th July 2021. So it was like early July 2021. Yeah, that was what was happening then. How far we are.
Yeah,
Right
that's.
then, like making NFTs with QOshes, and you see the vibes, and FaZe Clan had the that drama, and now just the bug rolling downhill, bro.
Yeah, recording
Black
everything.
colors now on the, and we aren't even doing it on purpose. This is how they're coming out. Um, so yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. From all the previous ones we did, only the one with the London Underground is like, let's say, a little happy. All the rest are, oh yeah, and the children picture on 102. That was a great one.
Which one? Sorry. I got lost a little bit. I was
102.
looking at my
102.
covers and I was trying to figure out how rare is mythology, but it's probably like a legendary trait
Yeah,
till date because, yeah, yeah. I'm using our new website.
definitely.
We're gonna probably launch soon.
One
Even
and two wasn't a happy cover. It was about the miners that year. Miners back to
Mhm.
school.
yeah, there was the like
Hey, any of you guys wanna grab the mic, say anything? Just raise your hand, guys, okay?
yeah. You can
And
come and ask us
we're
anything.
happily gonna chat. This is very cozy and
Yeah, when
family
we're
and
open
just
here, we
vibing.
will tell everything, like how much Adderall we ate during the weekend and all these details. Yeah, for now it's yeah for the process it wasn't like easy, but still it needed some kind of because if you look, we are looking at him approaching the top and the camera is following, yeah, and suddenly at the end the ball is coming out of the picture. He's rolling back to the picture, and the camera is following again. So even though it looks quite easy, as you would say, yeah, it's easy
Mhm.
done, but actually only the ground and the background is moving. Yeah, he's
It looks
basically
easy, but it definitely had some work, but it wasn't as labor intensive as other stuff
no.
we
I
have
wouldn't say.
created.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Once the work cycle was prepared and everything put together, and we knew the concept. Sometimes when we are creating the cover, we stuck upon some obstruction or some kind of problem that we need to solve
Hmm.
on the way. But this was like probably well thought out. Once we knew it will be this style and it's this story, we everyone knew that this is gonna be great. There is no doubt that this
Yeah.
is gonna work. Sometimes it's like a more risk, when risk to take with the concept, but this was like a safe bet.
What is great is like how seamlessly you guys tread between each style, and the delivery every week is great, even though you never tried this style before, you know. This style we just did, you guys never done before, and it came out like you have done it a million of times. So this is amazing, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the Amal did like a huge progress on this. I mean, still
yeah.
it's like illustration. Yeah, Amal, it's basically some
Yeah, but
style.
different kinds of illustrations, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as you have seen, a lot of artists cannot deviate from their style, right?
Sure, but we are using references, and we are like clever thefts, clever thieves,
Clever cookies.
Yeah, so we of course
Hmm.
we are looking at references, and we are not reinventing the wheel once something was done, so you can have a look
Yeah.
how someone was animated a similar thing, or how the style was done in the history. So still, it's a good work done.
Mhm. All right, that was great, guys. Thanks for sharing everything with us, all the little details and the process and everything. We will be going live tomorrow at 1600 Eastern Time with Punk Stock, where we will be chatting punk stories and punk projects. We would love to see you guys join. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here, Huda, Raul, Unlisted, and W74. Much love, guys. Take good care. Bye bye.
Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to our stories. You can do a great cover even with COVID, and when you have good friends and talented artists like Amal, then it's just about idea, and yeah. Next week, another cover. Stay tuned. Oh hell yeah! Let's dance, motherfuckers.